Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you this soft glam makeup look. And this look was actually very easy to create. I only used a few eyeshadows and I was just finished super quickly, which was nice. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is prime the eyelids, like always, using the MAC Cosmetics paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. Applying this all over the eyelid to remove the redness, and this will leave me with a nice clean canvas for the eyeshadow. And also it will make my eyeshadow more long lasting, so I would definitely say never skip priming your eyes because it does make a huge difference. So after I've applied it all over the eyelid, I always do set it with a little bit of powder just to lock everything in place. And the palette I'm going to go in with today is this gorgeous palette from Sigma Beauty. They recently launched these like small eyeshadow palettes with 4 colors in it, which I really like personally because it's easy to take with you. So if you have found like a palette that you like, you don't have to like carry a whole palette with you. And the price obviously is also way more affordable, but these are actually really beautiful. I think they launched like 6 different ones if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 4, but all of them are really pretty. I actually also filmed another video where I used one of those, which will be up on my YouTube probably soon as well. But I started with this brown color and I just started blending this all the way in my crease and in the outer part of my eyelid. I just wanted really to like warm up this area. And it was really easy to blend, which I don't know if you guys have tried Sigma eyeshadows before, but there's a reason I teamed up with them. I do think their eyeshadows are really good quality and they're just really easy to blend out. So now I'm gonna go in with this color, which is like, I don't think it's like a black, it's like a really dark bluish color, but with kind of like a grayish undertone. So I'm gonna start blending this also in the outer portion of the crease and a little bit of the eyelid to create a little bit more darkness in this area. I used a very tiny amount on my brush because dark shades like this can be a bit harder to blend out. So I make sure that I didn't apply too much on my brush so it was easy to control the eyeshadow. If I would go in with too much like straight away, sometimes it can look a little bit too harsh. So my trick is just to use a little bit and then just build it up if you feel like you need more. So I just make sure that everything looks nice, and then I went in with this light color, which is kind of like a shimmery champagne color, super pretty, and I'm gonna start applying this kind of in the inner part of the eyelid and also softly blending it more towards the eyelid, but focusing like mainly at the beginning part. And you can also drag it a little bit lower towards the inner corner and the lower lash line if you want. But most of the time I focus on that after I finished the eyelids. But I also dragged it a little bit towards the center of the eyelids. And then after this, I will be going in with a different color, like right in the center of the lids. So you can apply as much as you want. You can also make your brush wet if you want it a bit more intense. And then I went in with this pretty eyeshadow, which I think is the prettiest color. Well, it's not really necessarily the prettiest, but the eye-catching shade in the palette. When you see the palette, is the first color that you look at, so I definitely wanted to include it, and I used all the shades in the palette to really show you what you can create with all 4 colors together. And I think this is a really nice soft look for if you have like a special occasion, for the holidays or like a birthday party or anything. I think it's really nice because it is a little bit like a smoky glam look, but it's not too crazy, if that makes sense. It's just a nice soft smoky glam look, but in a soft way, if that makes sense. So then I finished the upper lash line, not the upper lash line, the upper part of the whole eye. Now I'm gonna focus on the lower part of the eye. So I went in with the dark color and I used a flat definer brush from Sigma Beauty. I'm just pressing this all the way underneath the lower lash line. I am gonna not go too smoky on the lower lash line because, like I said, I wanted this to be more like a soft smoky eye look. You can make it smoky if you want. You can do like a black pencil in the waterline and just really smoke at the lower lash line to give it a little bit more drama, which I think would be very pretty as well. But I just went for that soft vibe today. So then I blended out the lower lash line, and it's really easy to blend it out because I have already used these same colors like at the outer portion of my crease. So now I can just kind of blend from the lower lash line towards the outer part and just blend everything together, and just everything just seamlessly blends into each other. So I'm just continuing to blend until I'm happy with how everything is looking. And after this, I'm gonna do like a soft pencil in the waterline. This will really brighten up my eyes, make it just look a little bit bigger, and just remove the redness from the waterline, because I do have some redness, which I think is normal, but that will make it just more clean looking. Then I used that same light color that I used earlier at the inner corner of the eyelids and added more of that in the inner corner, and also a little bit underneath the lower lash line, just to brighten that up as well. Then I curled my lashes because it is time for mascara. I will be going in with this new mascara from Anastasiabeverlyhills. Beautiful packaging, and I'm just gonna coat this on my lashes. I am going in with false lashes, so whenever I do false lashes, I'm not too focused on making my upper lashes look very long, because I will cover them up anyways. I only make sure that they are black, just completely covered with mascara, because this way it will naturally fade into the fake lashes, since fake lashes are also black. My own natural lashes, I mean, they're not super light, but they are definitely not black, so this way it just looks more natural. And then I went in with the Maria lashes from the brand Mariamalki Cosmetics, and I'm gonna pop them in the center of the eyelid and then press the inner corners of the lash band against the skin. I do have a separate video where I go more in depth on how to apply lashes, so I'm never really too focused on that in my videos. And then I used a little bit of eyeshadow on the lash band to make sure that you don't see any like of the glue anymore. So yeah, this is the finished result. I really hope you all like it. Let me know if you want to see another video where I use one of these tiny palettes from Sigma Beauty. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that